Well, I can tell you that I'm extremely happy. I think the mood and the confidence of the people that I've seen across the communities, across the various groups, from farmers, from villages, from settlements, from the business community, there is a sense of freedom. There is a sense of confidence. There is a sense of partnership. And it's coming out very clearly, and we feel very good about it because the people are telling us that they now feel very confident to talk about issues in a big way, in direct way. And if you see the consultations that we have had, what I have done is I have patiently listened to the people. I have let the people, our officials have let the people talk. And what I see is that a lot of the problems that are there, a lot of people come with problems in their own area, whether it's to do with health facilities, whether it's to do with agriculture, whether it's to do with roads, whether it's to do with water supply, whether it's to do with government services. You can see that many of these problems could be solved, quite amicably, efficiently and effectively. And it's not always about the lack of funds. I think the whole culture of centralized control, of not involving, people at the community level, NGOs, businesses, and not letting our civil servants do their work in terms of implementing the measures announced in the budgets and policies. So I think, for example, we see a need for strengthening, divisional planning officers in various divisions, because a lot of these problems can be resolved in a good way. I think Banua Lebu has great potential. As you know, the big project on Banua Lebu tourism development, which will include the upgrade of the Lambasa airport, the Sabsabu airport, and the rejuvenation of the agriculture sector, which we see has huge potential. And I have met investors, I have met the business community in Lambasa. There is a sense of optimism. And there are several plans that I have discussed, seen with the business community in Banua Lebu, and it all seems to be getting ready. And I think that's a reflection of the confidence that the new government has inspired through our various policies, articulation of our views as to the way in which we want to govern. As you know, the people are very appreciative of the fact that we had a National Economic Summit. We had these two big, great unifying events, the Girmit Day celebration and commemoration, the restoration of the Ratu Selala Sukuna Day. And I think the message that has come out, the reconciliation that we had, the message that has come out, although the event was concentrated in Suba this year, the message that has come out to Banua Lebu and in the Western Division, from what I hear, is a sense of excitement, is a sense of appreciation, is a sense of freedom that people feel. And I think it is good for the economy. It is good for the country, because we know that the economy, investment decisions, spending decisions, these decisions are very critical. But they're also based on confidence that people have. And if people feel more confident, people feel more free, people feel more engaged, you will see much further, much better, much more attempt and drive to invest. So I think in the 5 months that we've been in government, we, right from the Honorable Prime Minister down to the ministers, I think we are inspiring confidence in the people at every level. Of course, we always remind ourselves that government is never without fault. Governments do make mistakes. Some decisions may not be palatable to some people at certain point in time, but that's understandable. That's understandable. There are challenges in a coalition government, but there are also great opportunities and great prospects of working in a coalition. And what I can say to the people of this country, and especially to the people of Banua Levu, that the coalition government is strong. We have a very united team. We have a very good and good set of ministers. They are all working very hard. They are all trying to learn as well, from our people. And so we are set to go. And as I said, we will not be able to solve all the problems tomorrow or in the next 6 months. There are areas where it will take time, but the people have throughout the consultations, as you see, people raise these issues about these false and malicious rumors, about government taking away the welfare, government taking away the school fees, free school fees, government taking away bus fare, government, promising $110 for sugarcane price. No one ever promised anywhere, in any election, a price of $110 for sugarcane farmers. I don't know where that has come from, but that's not the most important thing about this consultation in Banua Levu. The most important thing is that I can feel, and we have clarified a lot of these malicious rumors, and people now appreciate what this government has done. People, in most places told me, they appreciated the government's first month initiative, back to school support, where we provided $200 each to every student from preschool to high school. A total of 214,000 students were held, and we can see that the feedback, the appreciation from the people, because it helped them, helped parents and kids at a very critical moment. And those are some of the initiatives that we've got very good feedback, and I am extremely pleased. I'm sorry that we haven't been able to go to every corner, but we've had a very good sample of concerns from the villagers, concerns from the sugarcane farmers, from the rice farmers, from the landowners, to land leases, to every sector. And I think we've got a very, very good sense of what are the issues that we need to take into account. We did that in the West. Some of the problems are very similar. Some of the issues are very similar. But, we are very pleased with the outcome.